Save the world, or just live in it. I'm always looking out for the message an anime has to deliver. It's important to me to see what the show's creators want to say about life and living.
I solved it!
From this perspective, I find anime stories can be broadly divided into those with high stakes, where generally lives are on the line, and those with low stakes. Many excellent shows are extremely low stakes, where the worst that could happen is a spot of social embarrassment. This video will cover typical characteristics of these two story types through the 2009 anime movie Summer Wars, which features not only pictures of high and low stakes, but also how life can surprise us by bringing us from one to the other. High stakes. The world, or some contextually significant part of it, is under dire threat, and only the protagonist can save it. Usually they have some kind of special power, or maybe they're not particularly powerful but happen to be in the right situation. Writing a logical story requires this distinguishment. If it takes nothing special to save the world, we are left with the question, why couldn't it have been somebody else?
Wait, I'll do it! Huh?
What feelings do these stories give us as the credits roll and we exit the theater? For me, enjoyment is paired with the feeling of longing, wanting to do something on my own that's heroic or significant, before I remember that I have no world-changing talent and no particularly influential position. Well, what then? That's where the second type of story comes in. No stakes, slice of life. There's value in just living, in enjoying simple pleasures like food and fun, and of course the company of loved ones. Interestingly, I think this is exemplified by a background subplot in the film. The hometown high school is playing in a baseball tournament, which the family in the movie eagerly attends to. Sports anime in general is interesting because even though it feels extremely high stakes when watching, the results are pretty trivial in the grand scheme of things. Does it really matter if Ueda High School makes it to nationals? I mean, maybe someone gets a scholarship out of it, but no, it's not that important to the world. However, this doesn't mean it can't be important to individuals who cheer on their favorite team or to the athletes who reach new heights through competition. This forms the outlines of how the movie bridges these two stories, the two ways of living life. We see how ordinary people, through the course of simply doing their jobs, cooking meals, playing games, or just growing closer to others turns out to be essential in saving the world. Though the setting of a family gathering lures us into thinking that the movie is just about the talents of this particular clan, later in the film we realize that the diversity of occupations and personalities is a clue that the Jinuichis actually represent humanity as a whole. One particular moving scene that illustrates this is when the matriarch of many years responds to a cyber attack on Japan's infrastructure by digging up old connections made through the course of her life to deliver rousing speeches of encouragement for key emergency personnel. This is an amazing foil, and not just because of the visual contrast between high-tech and low-tech. It also conceals one of the movie's cleverest insights. In technology, dense networks of connections are a liability that allows a rogue AI to spread its web of control. However, in the human world, bonds and connections make us stronger and more resilient. Living a calm life never was about resigning yourself in any way, but I think Summer Wars shows us that it's also not abandoning the possibility of a life that is courageous and impactful. Indeed, for most people, really everyone, it's in living the first to the fullest that we come to reach the second. Thank you.